Erika was trying to check our horoscopes when we first got together. She said we're not compatible.
We're not.
And I'm starting to believe that. And it's kind of rude.
No, it is true, though.
I don't appreciate it.
It's true. I can't believe people don't believe in that. It's very true.
You don't think we're compatible?
All right, guys. So I'm Erika, and this is...
This is... Who am I? This is Tino. You already know. Tino Cruze, they call me. You feel me? In the streets, they call me Cruze. I mean, in a barbershop, in the streets, they call me Tino. You know. Everybody know me.
Yeah. This is the Other Half podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good. How's your day?
It's going.
How's life lately?
Exhausting.
Why is it exhausting?
Because I'm always exhausted. Because I'm getting older.
All right. This is our first episode. So I wanted to ask you, what does the other half mean to you? Exactly.
I think it's supposed to be the other person's perspective. So my perspective versus your perspective on certain topics.
Okay. Well, to me, I mean, I guess the name of our podcast means, of course, I'm doing it with my other half, so they say. But to me, it's more like the other half, meaning the other side of the narrative. Like somebody puts out a narrative on you or whatever the case may be. There might be a story out there. This is your chance to tell your side. You know what I mean? The other half. That's deep. That's deep, huh?
Yeah.
You hear my hands? They ashy. We're going to get into our icebreaker segment. I'm going to have you do this since you picked this card. I don't know what this is at all.
So I just randomly pulled it. The topic is dating. At what point do you have the so what are we talk?
At what point? That's, I don't know. That's weird.
I thought about when we first dated when I pulled it.
When did you pull it?
What?
When did you pull it?
When did I pull the...
Oh, I mean, you're talking about the card. I mean, when did you ask me and why?
I didn't ask you. You asked me. That's why I thought about it.
Did I? I don't remember.
And I said...
I don't remember.
Yeah. I know it. I remember the conversation. It was through text. And you asked me basically, so what are we? And I said, you know what this is.
What does that even mean?
Because we were just friends and I didn't know what we were. And I didn't know if we were going to actually be something. So it felt safe to just say, we're friends, but we're talking.
Dang. I don't remember.
What about
that.
you?
I don't remember that. I don't know when to pull that. That's, I guess, when it gets more serious.
But when does it become more serious? The second date, the third date?
When you start catching them serious feelings, if you know, you know. But if it's a weird topic because what if the other person doesn't feel the way you feel?
Yeah, or like in our instance, I feel like I wasn't ready. But I liked you. But I wasn't ready to
Y'all hear that?
Say, yeah, we're a thing or yeah, we're dating.
That's I don't know. That's tough because, you know, we haven't dated. We haven't, I guess, not been married in a long time. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
So it's hard to talk about anything pertaining to dating.
I mean, it's not hard, but with dating, for me, it was always like, I felt like I always liked the other person more. Mm-hmm. And with you, it was like,
you didn't.
Yeah. It was like, yeah.
No, because I liked you more.
I know.
Quickly.
I mean, you know, who wouldn't though? You know? So, yeah.
So your answer is when things get serious? I feel like it's when you start talking about your goals together and when you start asking serious questions. And you start seeing each other more. And then it's when you start, if you're not a title, you start talking to other people. And then you want to know, what are we? Because
I feel like
the jealousy.
But I feel like in a relationship, that should be like I'm not talking to anyone else but you, or these are my intentions.
Yeah, but that's what the question is.
I guess. I don't know.
When do you decide?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. Everyone has a different perception of it, I feel like.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what are your goals for this year?
I'm not very proud of myself. I feel like my goals should be, well, honestly, I think for me, it's more of finding a balance between wanting my own me time, being productive, fitting it in with mom, wife, work life. That is my goal because I can never seem to like balance it out. I always feel like I'm overwhelmed no matter what.
So find a balance. Find a balance. That's important.
And I need to hang out with people more.
You don't have many friends.
I know, but I keep getting invited to brunches, so I need to just show up because the hardest part is showing up. I don't know if anybody can relate, but it's hard to show up. Then once I'm there and I leave, then I'm glad I went. But getting out the house is the hardest part.
Facts. I always show up.
Yeah, because you're outgoing. You like to be busy.
I wasn't always like that.
Well, then what made you like that?
I don't know. Being an adult. Now I have to speak to people every day. And
your job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. My job made me like that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to be like that since that's what I'm going to be doing. Because I will be a waxer, so I do have to have relationships. But Avery knows I don't really like to have a lot of, what is it? Like, I'm not a people person.
Yeah, you got to get out of that, ma'am.
I like to be by myself.
In this industry, you got to get out of that, ma'am.
I know. So yeah, that's one of my goals too. Just get out more, hang out with my friends. Yeah, just not being so isolated all the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about you?
My goals this year are to, honestly, I feel like I've done a lot. I feel like my goals are to get you where you want to be. Because I've done a lot in my, in my time on this earth. And there's not much that I want more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I feel like I've done enough to where I'm happy where I'm at. So I want you to be happy where you are.
Yeah, which I've already taken steps.
Yep.
I was just talking to my friend about it. She said, you sound a lot happier when I send my voice text.
Yeah.
And I said, honestly, I think it's because I left a place that I was not happy in for so long. And I feel like I was bringing it home. And that affected a lot. So I feel like 2024 was like a rough year for me. And now that I'm not there anymore and I feel like I'm happier where I'm at, now I feel like I'm just working on, okay, now what? How can I do need to get out more. I do need to do things. I need to stop just staying in my room.
Facts.
Because you know how I am. Facts. Even this is a lot for me. It's the getting to it that's the hardest part for me. But then once I'm in it, I'm good. So, yeah, I have a lot that I still need to do. But I'm a big procrastinator. That's my problem.
Facts. So what made you want to start a podcast?
Because everyone always tells me I should start one.
That's not a reason. That is not a reason.
Yes, because I always have like thoughts on things. I always have my opinions. And I feel like I help a lot of people when I tell them like my story or if I tell them things I've been through. I think the one thing for sure why I wanted to start one was to talk about like my stuff that I've been through that I'm sure other people can relate, or maybe if they've never been through it, but it kind of makes them look at life differently because of all that I've been through. I think that's what my goal is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In a podcast.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Why do you want to do a podcast?
I just like being on camera, talking to people, The reason I started a podcast in the first place was because one day we're not going to be here and I have to leave something for my children. That is the number one thing. Number two is I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like now that I've put music down, it's the next thing that I enjoy.
Thing that you're doing.
Yeah. I do a lot of stuff though. I do too much stuff. I get confused. I do YouTube, Twitch, stream gaming, podcast, cut hair, all that.
I don't know how you do it.
And it's very organized.
I know. I don't know how you do that.
So if you guys don't know, Erika's not organized.
No, I'm not.
She doesn't have a routine. All that stuff.
Okay, and everyone says like you know what I have done better though is I've made little alarms for me that says like I've been reading I have the audio for the Bible. That was important to me. Every time I go to church and they say you need to be in the Word. So I have the audio because I'm not a reader. So it's like, what do I like to do? I don't like to read. I don't like to be around people. At least I used to, but we talked about this last night. I just am not like that anymore. And I'm trying to get myself back to that person that I used to be, where I used to be fun. I used to like to go out. And I mean, not go out, but like to be around people. I used to have a lot of friends. And then I feel like I think life took over too. Life has just been really stressful. So we talked about this. I could be in a slump. I'm trying to get out.
Facts. I think Erika's depressed. Low key. You're depressed, bro.
And I just realized that yesterday when I was talking to you, I'm like, maybe I am depressed because I just don't.
Like, who sits in the dark on their phone? That's the only light you have. That's crazy.
And I'm happy, though. But I'm happy. That's my me time. You know how, like, yours is in the bathroom, just sitting? Mine is in my room.
Peaceful in the bathroom. Ain't no kids. It's
exactly.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I can have my phone on.
Yeah.
All that.
Well, that's me in the bed.
Yeah, but you be laying there all day.
Because maybe I'm depressed.
No, you need to get out of that. Oh, one of my goals is to go back to church consistently.
Yeah, I don't like that we missed the last 2 days.
I feel like we've missed more than I'd like. But I feel like life's been better since we've been going to church. I've been mentally better. I stress less. I worry less. I guess I think about stuff less and I just go with the flow, you know?
It's the spirit.
Be like that sometimes.
It's true, though.
Hey, God, my bad, bro.
That is true. Yeah, I don't like that we've missed the last couple days. But honestly,
Sundays, not couple days.
Well, I mean, the last 2 Sundays.
Yeah.
But also, it could be me because I'm in such a funk internally. I feel like I'm better than I was last year, though. I'm not like unhappy.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to pull myself out of that routine of like not wanting to do anything. For me, it's hard to want to do anything. I don't even want to do my hair, my makeup. So I guess that is depression.
Well, you wake up happier.
But I am happier because I like my job.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a huge, huge thing. I like my job, but now now I'm like, yeah, now what? Now what do I do? Because
run it up.
Yeah, but I'm in the process. I'm not there yet. So you see what I mean? I'm still in that middle area of where I'm not a waxer yet, but I'm in the field. So I think maybe when I'm doing it, I'll be happier because then I can help provide more. We can go do things because I feel like life is just about work and paying bills. Also, I need to make more YouTube videos.
Yeah, you be slacking, bro.
I don't have the motivation.
Well, find it.
I'm trying to. This is my first step.
I mean, I guess you got to start somewhere.
Maybe we'll do every Monday.
Every Monday? That's dedication. Can you be dedicated to that?
Well, if we go without a week without doing one, I probably won't do it. So we might as well stick to every Monday.
Why it got to be Monday?
Because it's one of my days.
We could do Sunday or Monday.
Or Sunday or Monday.
Sunday or Monday after church.
Okay, yeah, because then I'll already be ready. That'd be good.
See, you'll be dressed already and everything.
And I'll have the word. Exactly. I think that would be good.
So how do you feel about interracial relationships? I don't know. I might be Mexican. Because I'll be with the Migos.
I mean, I don't know.
Shout out my Migos. Shout out my Migos.
Your sister said interracial relationships. I mean, I feel like it only is a big deal to the parents.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like.
What do you mean by that?
Because I feel like the way you're raised, it's like your parents they'll either tell you, I want you to marry someone who's this and this and not that. So then you grow up with that mindset either of you wanting to marry whoever you want to marry or what your mom and your dad said.
Did your mom want you to date someone Mexican?
She didn't have a preference.
She didn't have a preference? You could have dated a white guy?
No, but she always said you need to marry someone that can take care of you. So somebody that has money.
That's crazy.
No, she just wants someone that treats me right and that could take care of me.
Miss Veronica, you need to, I don't know. Someone that can take care of you is kind of crazy.
I mean, obviously somebody that would be able to fight. If you think about it, actually, I've been thinking about this because it's like, what if something happened to me and I couldn't work? Your partner has to be able to pick up the load if something were to happen. I could be like literally no limbs, no, you know? You have to think about stuff like that. I think about it all the time. What if you were in a wheelchair? You need to stay out your room.
You need to stay out your room, bro.
What if you were in a wheelchair and you couldn't cut hair? Facts. What if you lost both your arms? I would have to be able to pick up the load. So Facts. I don't think race really matters, but I think that it's a society thing. Because honestly, I see it all the time. Where people are like, you should marry within your race, not outside your race. Especially with black folks.
She's being racist.
And so. Mexican parents always don't want you to marry someone who is black.
And I'm one of the Migos, though, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but my mom isn't like that. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out my boy Jose. Shout out my boy Tony. Who else?
Yeah,
shout out my boy friends. Kenny. And I'm Filipino. Shout out my boy Jazz. Come on, man. Johnny. Shout out Andre. I'm everything. Now, really, people think I'm black and white all the time.
I know. I asked you that. I thought you were mixed.
That's crazy. Really, I'm black and I'm Lebanese.
Yeah, I didn't think you were white, but I thought you were mixed with something else.
Yeah, my mom's dad is straight Lebanese. Straight from the land. I don't know what land, but straight from the land.
I can tell now, though.
But I think my mom, I don't think she would care if I dated. I mean, obviously, outside of my race. She prefers a black woman. Mm-hmm. But, I mean.
We know this.
I think she preferred me to be happy more than anything. And even if that was, with whatever, didn't matter to her. For me, I was like, I feel like I've seen too many interracial, certain races were off limits for me because I've seen too many people in those races. Mm-hmm. And you see what comes out of that. And a lot of times it's not good. But shout out to the Migos, man.
Your cord's in your mic.
That's fine. Shout out to the Migos. Y'all be accepting me, When I went to Washington, I was really one of y'all. Hey, I would have stayed in Washington had you not wanted to move.
I don't know why.
I probably would have stayed in Washington. I would have never moved here. But when I got here, I was like, you know what? It's cool out here. And I know some people already.
So if you had the option to move back to Washington
tomorrow,
you
cool.
would move back?
I'm
okay.
Cool.
Because no.
I'm cool. I mean, I wouldn't be super against it, but I feel like we've built up so much here. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't make sense. Like our kids are doing well in school. They're happy.
I feel like it's a better community here too, though.
But I feel like also, You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be around family. I want to be around this. I want to be around that. I mean, I've been around family my whole life, so.
Yeah, but the Bible says you got to go on your own way. That's actually something. No, we got to talk about that because that's like something that people struggle with. They don't want to be away from their families, so they don't get out of the place that they're in. We talk about this all the time. People want to stay where they're comfortable.
Facts.
Moving here was not comfortable. We came here with absolutely nothing. So I just feel like sometimes when I hear people talking about, oh, I want to move and I want to start a new journey, and then they just talk, and they never do it. It's always because they're comfortable.
She sneak dissing a lot of my friends right now.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to say that, like, we did it. So, but it's not for everybody. Some people are fine being comfortable and they're fine just being around their family. But you just have to think about it another way. Like, when everybody's gone, because they will go, then what? Yep. Are you going to be stuck in a place that you're not really happy with no family? Because, you know, everybody's got to go at some point.
Facts. Yeah, Mom, she talking to you. Maja, she's talking to you. Caleb, she's talking to you.
No, I just want the best for everybody. And it's not necessarily Arizona.
Facts.
For me it is, but for y'all it might be somewhere else. I don't know. Better than where you're at, but life is too short. You just have to make the move. Because when I think about, we came here with nothing. I had ramen noodles and like 4 frozen pizzas. I had no furniture.
Bro, we had no furniture. Nothing. Why do you say I?
Because remember, I came first.
So?
That was scary for me because I don't do much on my own.
Yeah, it was fine to me. We had air mattresses.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, now look at us. We got too much furniture.
Yeah.
I need my own room now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I seen a video where there's a couple together, but they slept in different rooms. What do you think about that?
Why?
I don't know.
Are they married? Are they dating?
I have no idea.
You don't know the background of the story?
No. It was just a weird dynamic because they're like, oh, yeah, I got my room. She got her room. Everybody's comfortable, and I don't know.
I need to know if they're married or they're dating or what's the situation. Because if you're married...
Maybe she sleeps wild and he's tired of that. Or maybe he just sleeps and he sweats out his whole life in his sleep. I don't know.
Okay, I've heard of like one person sleeping on the couch because they can't sleep together in the same bed. I mean, to each their own. If you're happy and you have a healthy relationship and you do that, great. But I don't see us doing that. No, I feel like, yeah. Because I've been in that situation and then people started to question, wait, why are you guys in 2 different bedrooms for a year? Yeah, because it's not good. And you get too comfortable and then it's just not good, not healthy.
So how's life as a mom?
Better.
What do you mean better?
Because I get to see my oldest
more.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Better this year or better like...
I feel like better than all the years. But it's like all the kids are older. My oldest, as you guys probably know, I have 3 older kids and they're growing up. One's already graduated. One's about to graduate come May. And then I just have one that is she'll be in high school still. And Asia and April, they're growing up, but you know, April's in sports. Asia's in middle school? Orchestra. They're all busy doing something.
This is your last year having a child in elementary.
I know. I was just thinking about that yesterday.
You old as hell, dog.
I always wanted another one, but now we have Tubby. So it feels like a 6th child.
I'm tired of that boy, man.
Our house is full. So,
facts.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still adapting to that. But life as a mom is busy.
It's always busy. There's always someone who has sports. There's always someone who has a conference, practice. It wants to go to their friend's house, wants to go to the gym, hungry, everything.
Yeah, or don't want to hang around us.
They want to hang around me. I'm wonderful. Unless I get home and you already made them mad. They don't want to. Dad, get out. Dang.
Because they don't be listening. And then I feel like they're all teenagers, even though April's still 10, but Asia's 12. Then you have Tubby, who's 14. And then, like, they're all like teenagers, to be honest.
Facts.
And the more I think about it, it's like, yes, I do feel like I spent more time with the girls when they're younger because they were like little kids. Now they have iPhones and they could care less about being with us. But I had started like doing, play cards with them, do a game just to spend quality time because if not, they'll be on their phones all day.
That's true. Unless it's April, she'll come out. I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Like she is now. But yeah. So, I guess to answer it, yeah, it's busier as a mom. I think maybe that's why I'm always so mentally tired. You seem to balance it just fine.
I'm the GOAT, so it's different for me.
Not for me.
I feel like you think I'm a morning person, and I don't think I am. I think I do what needs to be done. Because I'll be tired, dog. But I don't like to go to sleep early at night. Like when I come home and you got all the lights off at 7 and you're in the bed, no TV on, just your phone. It's like, dog, we're not that damn old.
What? Okay, no. Don't even let him play y'all like that because actually, I was thinking about it. If we want to be real, I think a part of my depression could be that all we do is work and come home. I feel like we're married. We're married how long now? 9 years?
Wow.
We're together 9, married for 8.
Wow.
And I just feel like...
Hold on. Hold
the heck up. Wait, I'm not done. Wait. This will come with
8?
More podcasts. Is it 8?
Is it 8?
I can't keep track. We've been together for 9 years.
Uh-huh.
Come April, it'll be 8 years married.
Yep.
Okay.
Come September, it'll be what?
10. I know. So anyway, this will come with the more we do more podcasts, but I feel like it's so important to date even when you're married. And I don't feel like not that it's like a bad thing. I think we're just busy. You're always busy. I'm not always doing stuff.
Well, dang.
So then it's like, you're always busy doing something. So then I'm just by myself. So it's like, yeah, I'm either if I'm going to do something with the girls, I try to do something with them here and there when I find the motivation, or I'm by myself. So I thought about that already. And I'm like, you know what? It could be that that's why I went to brunch. Cause it's like, and my friends want to go to brunch like once a month on a Sunday. And maybe I need to do that because maybe I need to be around people. Maybe I do need to be pulled out of my environment because I feel like I am always stuck in the house. So I think that has a lot to do with my depression. And it's not anything bad on you. It's just that you're always busy doing something. And then I'm just left by myself, if that makes sense. Like, that's what I was saying. I wish we had bikes so we could go ride bikes together. So I would sometimes...
You know how to ride a bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would do that. Some people might think that's boring or lame, but let's go on a bike ride. Let's go get, I don't know, a smoothie afterwards. Something like even when we went to lunch yesterday, that makes me happy. Like just doing something together that's not in the house.
Is that right? Well, I feel like we'll get to that more, but I feel like it's
win-win.
Win?
Yeah.
Win what?
Win. I already know your answer.
After we just get everything taken care of, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You don't think so?
No, it's just I already know the answer.
What's the answer?
It's like when we have the money to do the extra stuff. Because right now it's just priorities.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we'll get there.
I just think like you have to have a I know some people probably relate to this. You have to have a balance, though, where you fit that in somewhere, whether it's just going on a walk.
I think living in Arizona has made me so fast paced because I never used to be like this. But now I'm like, oh, what's next? Oh, what's next? Let's get this done early. And then we get it all done. By the time we get it done, it's 7 p.m. So
that's exactly what
I feel like living in a bigger city, I have to prioritize those things more because when sometimes you go to the store later, it's crazy. Or sometimes, I don't know, it takes longer later when everyone else is doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you said you like to get everything done early in the day.
Facts.
And then have the rest of the day?
Yeah, that way I ain't got to go nowhere else.
You're a planner too, though. Like, you already think out the day.
Facts.
Whereas for me, I'm such a go with the flow person that I don't plan anything.
I feel like if I have free time, there's something I could do so I don't have to do it later. So yeah, I just like to get everything done and out the way.
We're so different.
I know. Erika was trying to check our horoscopes when we first got together. She said we're not compatible.
We're not.
And I'm starting to believe that. And it's kind of rude.
No, it is true,
I
though.
don't appreciate it.
It's true. I can't believe people don't believe in that. It's very true.
You don't think we're compatible?
I know what makes us compatible. What makes us compatible is that we are very family oriented. Like, we're a good family team for like the kids and having a family. But when it comes to like other stuff, I feel like we're not compatible at all.
Wow.
But I mean, not everybody. So I feel like you balance me out is what I'm trying to say. Like, honestly, it's probably true sometimes, which could be a lot for you, where I need someone to like pull me, like push me. You know what I mean? To do things, because otherwise I may not ever do it.
Facts.
You're very like go, go, go. And we've talked about this too. He's very go, go, go. Always has to be doing something. That is very overwhelming for me because I'm just such which is not, I guess is not good. I'm very just chill. And
you're very, I need to rest first.
Yes.
I need to relax first. Then we can go do that. I'm let's get it done now. We can relax later.
I already know those people that agree with you.
That's just me.
Okay, but it's also
But I'm sure there's people who agree with you.
Yeah, because for me, it
ain't me.
I know, but what I'm saying is for me, it's more of a health thing. You've already told you, even I'm out of breath. I know that something's going on with me physically, and I'm trying to figure out what it is because even just this beginning of the year, I feel like I'm always super tired. I have no energy, like I said, and it could be the depression, I don't know. But like just doing the smallest tasks is very exhausting to me. So I feel like it's also more of like mental health. If I don't mentally feel well, I don't want to do something. Like if I'm not mentally feeling well, I don't want to get on camera to fake the funk. No, I have to be like in the mood. And I feel like that's my problem. Like that's what holds me back a lot is my mood.
Facts.
Like I've heard somebody say like, you can't do like working out. Like you can't like based off when you're going to work out based off your mood. You have to just do it.
Facts.
Because your mood will hold you back. Well, that's me.
Your mood's holding you back, huh?
Yeah, because I'm not motivated to do it. It sounds exhausting. Everything sounds exhausting.
In the words of my boy Jose, motivation, derogation, and yeah.
But I think it's just a phase. I'll get through it. I haven't always been like this. Have I?
Have you?
I don't know. I'm asking you now because now I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is it worse?
Yes. It is absolutely worse. We used to do YouTube. You used to be like, oh, let's do this video. But even then you were like, right now? Today? You always used to do that. And now look at us. Never did a video again. You still be like, oh, we should do a video on this. Never did it.
Because I'm telling you, it sounds so exhausting, guys. I don't know if
hard.
anyone relates to me. For me, it is.
I'm just a creative person, I guess. I don't know.
You are, and I'm not. But also, I just feel like I've changed a lot throughout the years. Like we were talking about this yesterday. I used to be so fun, and I used to do my own YouTube videos. But think about it. When I used to do my own YouTube videos, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had nothing to do, and I was like, what can I do to make myself feel like more than just a mom? Like I wanted more of something to my identity. Then I started doing YouTube videos, and that was a time when I feel like I was that person. Like I was creative. I did it all by myself. I got sponsorships by myself. I edited. I learned to edit by myself. And now it's like, that's what I'm getting at. I feel like it's just so much, especially since moving. It's true. Moving to Arizona, I feel like everything is so fast paced. I feel like everything's more expensive. So you're trying to hustle more. I just feel like I'm overwhelmed more than ever, so that I have even less energy instead of it being like a motivator to want for me to do more so that I can be, how do I make that make sense? Like, I wish I was like you, where I would be more motivated to do, because what if I did do a podcast? What if I did YouTube videos and it took off, and then I didn't have to work so much?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I haven't got there yet.
Is that right?
You're just so great, huh?
At everything.
Except for he has videos of y'all that he hasn't even let out.
Girl,
so.
Please. Anyways, YouTube.
We could do YouTube again. We could do YouTube right now. But you got to go cut hair.
All right. I guess it's about that time, man.
What time is it?
Time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Time to wrap it up. So, yeah. Have you listened to this podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, Apple Podcasts, I should say. I don't even know what else is out there no more. YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe or follow our everything. It's fine. Subscribe or follow our
social medias.
What
Tell
else?
us what you guys want to see. What topics
Follow
do you
us
want to talk about
on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time. This is the Other Half Podcast with your host. I'm the host, right?
Okay. Yeah.
With our guest Erika and our host, the big dog.
I'm not the guest.
Big Tino.
No.
If you know me from the barbershop Cruze, if I'm in your family, you know me as Avery, but
I am not the guest.
The big dog. Peace.